Welcome back, fellas, into this new video of TechPressed. Now, you just bought a Ubisoft game into Steam, right? You hit play and suddenly a box pop-ups asking you for an activation code. Well, don't be discouraged because this is usually a glitch to most games link automatically, but the older titles or specific editions, you still need to find a hidden CD key. So this is really annoying, but don't worry, let's see what we can do here. So the first method is the managed menus. If you are directly into Steam, you want to sign in. Once you are signed in, you want to go directly from your library, right click into the game that you would like to get started for and go for managed. Here you want to look out for the CD keys. Usually it will be appearing directly inside here. Now if it is there, a windows will pop up. You just click to copy the clipboards and you can go back to the Ubisoft Connect window and you can paste it. Now there are a few games developed by Ubisoft that they still, for example, they still needed to get started with this kind of in my case, with this kind of elements. In my case, for example, let's say that I select here this element. In my case, the publisher, of course, of Trackmania is Ubisoft, right? So you can hit to add directly from your library, hit for the option that says okay, directly into your library. And here what you can do, for example, you can check out the CD keys. Now if it is there, a windows will pop up. Just click into copy to the clipboard or go back to the Ubisoft Connect windows to paste it. You can also find this by clicking into the small gear icon onto the web page game. If you don't see this option, it means the game is decided to activate automatically without an actual code. Now the second method that I can give you is through the properties hidden tab. If this is the first way it didn't work, you want to right click into the game and go for the option that says properties. Here you want to look out for the DLC tab that usually appears directly inside here. Some Steam versions list the activation keys as a piece of DLC. If there is a long string of letters and numbers next to your game, that's your actual code. And the third method is the activation required. Now what if there's no code and the game still won't launch? There is a linking error. So you wanted to close the actual game, open the Ubisoft Connect application, directly go into the option that says settings and ensure your Steam account is actually linked, right? So make sure, of course, that you can close once again the game. Sometimes the silent activation fails because of Windows permissions. You want to right click into the Steam and Ubisoft shortcuts and select run as an administrator. Usually the game will then activate itself without asking for an actual code again. Because it's going to be really important to take that in mind, because Steam does not have, let's say for example, like this support center, and unfortunately we cannot contact them for this kind of issues. Other thing that I can suggest is to go directly into the community tab and try to find some hubs so you can check out more about the actual process of your activation code, which usually it appears directly inside there. So activation of the Ubisoft, right? So usually this is not happens a lot, but another method is to check out your email. You can check out the email received Steam sent you when you bought the game. Scroll to the bottom of the receipts. For some gold ultimate editions, the keys are printed directly from the digital invoice, so you can take that in mind. This is like, for example, not so let's say common, but still usually sometimes it appears directly inside there. So 9 out of 10 simple restarting boot application as an administrator will fix the actual required bug, right? So when you have your game already been installed, make sure that you have selected the element that says run as an administrator. For example, it appears directly in here, run as administrator, and you're actually good to go. So if you're still stuck, you might need to verify your game files. So watch the next video on how to verify integrity of the game files into Steam nowadays. So hopefully it was a very useful information for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you still wanted to get some help, you can let us know in the comments below.